sorry I'm late. I had to go see Serena.
It's no problem. I covered. Did Serena's bandages come off?
Yeah. She can't see. Her corneas were lacerated in the accident.
Karen, I heard that was a possibility.
The good news is that the sclera in her eyes isn't damaged, so there's a possibility that a transplant will be successful.
Poor baby. I'll keep my fingers crossed for her.
Mark the date and time. Chris Ramsey has a genuine moment about caring for another human being. I guess getting the Quartermain yanked has humbled you.
You were the one that posted those pictures of Matt and Ellen?
No, I wasn't. Matt just needs a scapegoat, so he frames me.
Yeah, right. Of all the low things you've done, Chris, I think that has got to be the lowest.
Well, that we know of.
Karen, I got your message. What's going on?
Hi, Garcia. It's about Jake. I can't figure out why he would have committed those murders, so I have this theory.
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
Okay, well, a couple of months ago, some vials of DL56 were stolen from our lab, and we thought it was just a thief, so we beefed up security. But now I think it might have been Jake. I think he was taking the drugs and using them on himself. He was experimenting with them.
Karen, you found that DL56 made the test subjects prone to violence, right?
Exactly. Which would explain why he committed those murders.
It's a good theory, Karen. But Jake Marshak didn't kill anybody.
What?
The medical examiner found a bruise on the back of Jake's head that wasn't caused by the hanging. Jake was murdered, folks. The confession we found on his computer was a phony.
That means the killer's still out there. Garcia, I've been looking all over for you.
Yeah,
You've
what's
spoken
that?
to Lark?
What's she done this time?
Nothing. Someone sent her a death threat.
You die next?
May I see?
Yeah.
Somebody wants to kill me.
Look, we don't know that for sure. This could be a prank.
Look, I read Kevin's book. One of the murder victims was a volunteer just like me.
Look, Frank's gonna be here any minute with Detective Garcia, and they will investigate this, okay?
Honey, listen, why don't you go splash some water on your face? It'll make you feel better.
You won't leave before Frank and the police get here?
No. No, listen, we'll stay put. She's terrified.
Did you notice that Lark's backpack and mine are identical? And both of them were stashed behind the main desk at the nurse's station.
Mac, this note could have been meant for you.
Serena, I'm gonna go outside for a second, all right? Oh, I think I hear a stampede. I'll be right back, okay?
Ooh, that tickled.
Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing? I asked you not to come around.
Well, I just came to see how Serena was. I thought you said it was okay if I visited her.
No. That was a one-time offer, okay? She needed to see if you were okay. That's it. That's it. I don't want you coming around anytime you just feel like it.
All right, I get the message.
Do you? No more discussion?
I only came by because I heard that Serena was going to need a corneal transplant, and I thought that maybe you might need some help.
I don't need any help,
her.
and she doesn't need any help. She's too naive right now to know that you're responsible for that accident. But I know different, Eve. You might be getting tired of your animals, so I brought some new loot.
Cool, what is it?
Well, I got scratch and sniff. Let's do one here. What does that smell like?
It smells like apple.
That's right. That's right. Okay, we'll do some more of those later on. And I also got you something. Here, put this in your hand. Now turn it over.
Cool. Hey, we could use those for sound effects when we read Charlotte's Web to me.
Hey, that's a... That's a brilliant idea.
Daddy, I like these very much. But how long until I can see?
Well, you know what? Dr. May is scheduling the operation now.
Who's there?
Hi, it's Grandma, sweetheart. How's my sweet girl?
I'm feeling a little bit better. Daddy brought me some new cool stuff so I can play with, even though I can't see.
Oh, good. That's very good. That's neat. You know, I brought you some new books to read to you, too.
You aren't getting tired of reading to me, are you?
I never get tired of doing anything with you.
I'll be glad when I can see with my eyes again.
Me too, sweetheart.
That's gonna be soon, isn't it, Daddy?
Serena, remember I said that when the bandages come off, you may not be able to see?
Yes. You said my corneas might be hurt.
Because you can't see, they're damaged, so we just have to get you some new ones.
How long?
Soon, really. They're going to do it very soon. And Dr. May and all the other doctors are going to use their very special skills to fix your eyes.
Will it hurt?
No. It won't hurt. You'll be sleeping.
Maybe you should think about the doctors and Daddy and Grandpa Lee and me and Karen and Neil and Lucy and all the people who love you so very much that they're kind of like a special army for you, you know? It's like your own special guards, and they're going to be here and going to help you feel a lot better. Kind of like Humpty Dumpty did, you know, all the man that helped Humpty Dumpty when he had his accident.
But they couldn't put Humpty Dumpty back together.
You're not an egg. And we're much better than Humpty's people. So we're gonna make sure that you get your little peoples back. I promise.
And in the meantime, I've got some new cool stuff to play with.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
I found that in my backpack. When I read it, I freaked out, and I came here to find Joe because I knew Frank was gone.
Can I see the note, please?
Yeah. We use gloves to avoid putting our fingerprints on it.
Yeah, that's smart. Look, I advise you all to be especially cautious. If you notice anything out of the ordinary, don't hesitate to call the police.
Because of that note?
We have evidence that Jake Marshak wasn't the killer. He didn't commit suicide. He was murdered.
Oh, my God.
Look, Lark, our backpacks are identical. There's a chance that note was meant for me.
No, somebody wants me dead. All right, I can feel it.
Lark, who had access to your backpack?
Well, I did. She left it in my truck, so I dropped it at the nurse's station.
Did you give it to anyone? Did you just leave it there?
No, I gave it to Eve Lambert.
Did Eve give it to you?
No, Julie did. Julie sent me that letter.
Do you have any evidence of that?
No, you saw her the night of the nurse's ball. She hates me. She's the only person who hates me enough to do this.
Who is this butcher? And why Jake?
So you're telling me Garcia doesn't have any theories?
Wait a minute. The killer tried to murder Lucy the night of the ball. Maybe Jake saw something.
Hi, you guys. Karen, do you know who Scott is using to do the corneal transplant on Serena?
No, I don't think he's decided yet. I mean, I know he's consulting the best ophthalmologist in the country, but...
Eve, did you hear about Jake? No. What about him?
Garcia just told us that Jake wasn't a general homicide killer after all. He was another victim.
I had a feeling all along that something about this was off. I knew Jake couldn't do those things.
Well, then I guess it's a relief to know that he wasn't the killer. Maybe that'll give his parents some kind of peace of mind.
He's still gone.
Guys, it's better to know he's who we thought he was as opposed to some kind of monster.
Bad news is there's still a cycle on the loose street.
Julie, Detective Garcia would like to see you in the on-call room.
Now what?
It's about Lark's backpack.
Well, I don't know anything about Lark's backpack or any death threat. Why can't that man leave me alone?
On that cheery note, I gotta get back to work.
Oh, hey, Chris.
What?
Hey, I thought photography was your specialty, not letter writing.
I didn't know gangsters were big thinkers.
If you have anything to say to me, you don't have to write me a note. Just say it to my face.
You know something, Harmon? I have had it with you. Now, you started this war, but now I'm going to finish it. Is that direct enough for you?